Hey YouTube, Absence of Light here, coming to you today with a Constellar match. Well, it's not a Constellar match duel. The background is a Constellar match duel, but this video is going to be about it is a discussion video on one card that lots of people seem as controversial when playing with Dark Worlds. I came to this conclusion when I was browsing Pojo. I don't really go on Pojo very often. But I'd say about once a month I see any new Dark World threads just to browse and I'm bored. But most of the time I don't really go on Pojo. But today wasn't an exception. I actually went on Pojo and they were discussing, for new for round 2, they were discussing Reckless Greed. A lot of people, now it's like, every single person but one person was insisting, they were demanding that other people agree with you that Reckless Greed is terrible in Dark Worlds. There was no reason why people ran it at all, and there was no reason why you should run it at all. It sucks, it's bad. You suck, your Dark World sucks with Reckless Greed. You have an amazing build, but at Reckless Greed, get rid of those Reckless Greed for Compulsory Bottomless and Dark Smog or something. Like, literally every single person but one were saying that Reckless Greed sucks. That one person was telling everybody they should reconsider their opinions because card destruction is banned, and if you use Reckless Greed and drew crap, you're going to draw crap for the next 2 turns anyways. But people were just like, nah, Reckless Greed sucks. Nope, sucks. You suck. And don't get me wrong, I'm not voting in favor or against Reckless Greed until the end of the video so you can see my opinion. But I actually want to do some pros and cons of the card Reckless Greed to help you guys decide for your own opinion before you know mine. And this is really just food for thought, because some people don't even consider it, so I decided to do both sides, pros and cons. So yeah, pros. If you use Reckless Greed, you draw 2 crappy cards. You aren't going to draw anything for the next 2 turns anyways. But most of the time when you use Reckless Greed, first of all, if you use it in doubles, you win. And if you use it in singles, most of the time if you have a pretty fast build, that can draw your monsters and you have a pretty decent hand already, you probably won anyways. Reckless Greed can allow you to draw 2 the cards you need and make you dig deeper in your deck. It's an extra card, which is kind of an issue because you don't, in Dark Worlds you want to have a lot of speed, and Reckless Greed is 3 card slots in your deck that happens to bring speed at the cost of, I guess at the cost of minusing speed for the fact it's a trap card, but I'll get to cons later. So it brings speed, it helps dig through the deck, it helps you win, I guess. That's really a lot of pros. The cons, though, as I mentioned before, is a trap card. It's a trap card that requires you to set it before you activate it. And the reason everybody was disagreeing on why Reckless Greed was terrible was because, according to their words, in Dark Worlds, you need your first turn. The first turn is most important. And Reckless Greed slows you down for your first turn. After your first turn, if you're already set up, you have won. If you didn't set up, you're going to lose anyway, so you might as well not run Reckless Greed. So that was their opinion. I completely don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I have to just say right now that the first turn, if you don't go off first turn, you don't lose. Especially because of Reckless Greed. I guess it's another pro. Reckless Greed, if you have a shitty hand, you can summon Tear Guide into Zen main, set a Reckless Greed or 2, and then draw till you have an actually good hand. Your first turn is not always most important to get your rival on the field, because sometimes you can't, so sometimes you need extra help. But that's the cons. It is a trap card. You do have to wait an extra turn, and most of the time you don't need to wait an extra turn. You should replace it with Upstart. You can replace it with trap cards to stun your opponent. You can replace it with a lot of cards to help destroy your opponent besides wasting it on useless draw crap that you already have a lot of anyways. So yeah, so the one con is a trap card. Now the con, let me think. This is off the top of my head, by the way, so I could be missing some. Obviously, your draw phase is skipped for 2 turns. If you don't draw anything, or your opponent black poses your field, or you just couldn't, you need one more card to win, you can't get it. It's Reckless Greed. You can't draw anymore, so you lose. You can't draw for 2 turns. 1 turn is manageable because, alright, so I'm going to hold draw phase for a turn, but next turn I can draw something good. But this is 2 full turns, then your draw phase is inaccessible, which can easily cause you to lose the entire match or game, whatever one you're playing, because you need an extra card and you don't get it because you just wasted it on 2 useless draws. So it's also some people's argument. I got some pros and cons, so I want to hear you guys what you guys think about Reckless Greed. But to hear my opinion, I personally think Reckless Greed is an extremely good card for every single build that is not Advanced Draw Turbo build. I'm sorry for all the people on Podio who think it sucks balls, but it doesn't suck at all. I've been testing my Dark World deck. For Dark World Control is good, for Dark World Stun is good, for Dark World, the one I'm building is sort of like it's not really Advanced Draw. Turbo's like Advanced Draw Turbo Stun deck that I will not be giving my deck profile. I will not be updating my deck profile until October. And because of October is because there's a regionals in October in my state, and I'm going to that regionals. And if I win or top that regionals, I will be uploading my deck profile of the deck I top. I might upload my deck profile the deck I top with. I'll have more information on that later, but I will not be updating my deck profile. But that's off topic. The deck I'm using now runs 3 Reckless Greeds. Currently, if you look at this time of the video, on 9:04 Saturday PM Eastern Standard Time, September 7th, Saturday, 2013. If you look at this video, when this was made, I am number 1 on singles on Dueling Network, which isn't an accomplishment. The format just restarted, but still. I'm number 1 on singles. Number 1. There are at least 10,000 people on Dueling Network. I know that because I'm ranking is 200 something in matches. I'm bringing it up, by the way. But 200 something in matches. And I see my match rating on number 10,500. So there is at least, at the very bare minimum, at least 10,500 people who are on Dueling Network. And I have a number 1 on every single one of them in singles. I run Reckless Greed. I think, the reason I'm saying this is, first of all, to brag. I like bragging. I'm number 1. I can brag sometimes, but mostly because it's a proof that Reckless Greed doesn't suck. Literally everybody, it kind of pissed me off, which caused me to make this video. Literally every single person, but one, said Reckless Greed sucked, period. There's no explanation on why you run it. You suck if you run it. Unless besides to get rid of it, they can be pretty decent, but you have to get rid of it or you will suck. Every single person but one said Reckless Greed sucked. Being number 1 DN with a Dark World deck that runs Reckless Greed proves that Reckless Greed did something. So Reckless Greed have saved me way too many times. If you have 1 day AP, so if you have Mirror Force, if you have Torrential, if you have Compulsory, or you have Dark Smog to get Silver or Beige on field, or if you have Gateway, or if you have something to protect your life points, and you can stall for 1 turn, you have Skill Drain, because most decks require effects. So you have skill, you have something to protect your life with 1 turn. And if you activate a Reckless Greed and you had an already decent hand already, you win. That had happened so many times to me in Miami County. If I had 2, I'm not even going into that. 1, I automatically win. With 2, I deck out. Not really, but that's really my opinion. Dark Wolves, they just got me worked up on it because they were literally bashing. Like, it sucked balls to them on Pojo. Number 1 DN with Reckless Greed version. None of them are. They probably don't have Reckless Greed because they think it sucks. It disappoints I want to make. I'm not saying I'm better than everybody because I am number 1. Because that could and probably would change in about a week or 2. Says we'll keep it up. I hope to keep it up, but I'm not saying I won't. I will always be number 1. I probably won't always be number 1. It can easily change. But at the time the video is made, that proves that at least Reckless Greed has to be at least semi-decent or in order for me to reach number 1 for a period of time. So that's just my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Constellar match. I didn't want to really do Dark Worlds because I didn't want to show it and I didn't really want to go into the time of editing out my hand, editing out every time I search my deck. Because I knew this was going to be a semi-long video, so I decided to maybe do that later, maybe in a montage, but probably not. We'll see. If I get 40 likes, I'll do a montage of my deck. But I will be editing out the hand and everything, so don't think, oh my god, just copy it by pausing the video. It won't be possible. If this video gets 40 likes, I will do my updated Dark World build montage. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to hear your guys' opinion on Reckless Greed in the comment section below. Actually comment. I like videos with 13, 15, 20, 30 comments. I don't like videos with 5. I like it how they have 30 likes and that stuff. When they comment, it means that they actually want to spend time writing something besides just pressing a button and leaving. So comment something, comment your opinion, or just comment something related to what I've said in the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Thank you guys for watching it. In the absence of Light Out.